Hey everybody, it's Paige, and in today's video we are going to be going through every single foundation in my makeup collection. I'm going to be organizing, decluttering, and giving you guys my thoughts on these. We already did primers. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I will link it down below. I'm going to be working my way through my entire makeup collection, so subscribe so that you don't miss that. If you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So we have this drawer here, which contains some of my foundations. Then we have the drawer below it, which contains even more of my foundations. So this drawer has a lot of older foundations in it, and originally I had this drawer set aside for taller foundations that were too tall to fit standing up in this bottom drawer. So things kind of got a little bit crazy in the move, and that's not really how the organization is anymore. I also actually have a few more foundations to add to the pile. These are foundations that were either in my everyday makeup drawer or on my filming table, but I'm pretty sure this is now my entire foundation collection. So let's just go ahead and get started. I have some of these Believe Beauty foundations, which I used to wear this foundation every single day. I loved it so much, and I had this in my everyday makeup drawer because I wanted to use it again because it's been a while. But I pumped this out and it smelled like straight chemicals, so these are definitely expired. I have had these Believe Beauty foundations for a while now, so it's time to declutter them, and there's a Dollar General pretty close to where I'm living right now, so I'll just have to stop by Dollar General and pick up a few new shades so that I can figure out which one I am. If I can find it, then I'll just buy one. I don't need multiple, but until I find my shade. So I have two of them in this drawer. I'm gonna declutter both of them. I have neutral tan and I have nude. Nude is definitely more my shade, but I have like a ton of different shades because I bought a bunch of them, and then they also sent me a bunch of them a while ago. So yeah, definitely gonna need to repurchase that foundation. One of my all-time favorite foundations, this is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I love this stuff so much. I'm almost out of this one. I'm in the shade 17.5N. Definitely keeping this foundation. It is absolutely fantastic. I also have it in the shade 20N for when I am a little bit more tan, but right now 17.5N is my perfect shade, but I will be keeping this one as well. This foundation I have not tried. This is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. This is a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream all in one. I have it in the shade 01 Light. This has been in my everyday makeup drawer and I haven't gotten a chance to try it yet, so I'm gonna keep this so that I can give it a try. I hope I like it. I'm not sure what my thoughts are gonna be. I don't think I've really tried anything like that before, but I feel like it might be similar to a Charlotte Tilbury product, which I really want to try, so maybe that will convince me if I need to buy the Charlotte Tilbury one. Next, we have the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. I hated this when I used it. The scent of it is so strong, and I didn't enjoy the formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. By the way, I'm really trying to pare down my makeup collection. I'm not trying to be a minimalist or anything close to that, but I do want to try to downsize at least a little bit, so I'm only going to keep foundations that I know I love or I really want to try. If there's something that I feel like, nah, like I'm only keeping it like for, say, a video or something, I just need to let it go, or if it's old, I need to let it go. Speaking of old, there is no way this foundation is not old. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have it in the shade Nude. This is definitely expired. It needs to go. So goodbye Too Faced. I have a few of these foundations from Revlon, and I'm not sure what shade I am. I used this shade 240. I don't think I've used, this one is still sealed, 150, but I don't know what shade I am. So I think I'm gonna keep both of these for now. I'll probably go through these again as I set them back in the drawer and once I have gone through everything. But for now, we'll keep both of those. I'm going to keep this glowish product. This is the Multi-Dew Skin Tint. I've only used this a few times, so I definitely need to try this out more. And I have the shade Fair Light. I have this Huda Beauty foundation stick. This is the Faux Filter foundation stick in the shade Chai. I love this stuff. Definitely going to keep this one. Next, I have a few foundations from Catrice. We have the True Skin foundation. I'm not sure what shade I am. I have Neutral Porcelain, which doesn't look like it's been used. And we have Cool Cashmere, which definitely has been used, but I don't know what shade I am. I'm gonna set both of these aside for now, and hopefully I can figure out what shade to keep, because I really only want to keep one. We have a few e.l.f. foundations, or I guess these are CC creams. I have this one, which is in the shade 140, and I have this one, which is in the shade 210. I think I'll just keep the 210 one, and I will declutter 140. I feel like I could probably mix these to get my perfect shade. So like, should I do that? I don't know. Sometimes this shade works for me, but more so in the summer. So maybe I'll just keep this one and I'll declutter the one that's still in the packaging. I'm going to keep my Rare Beauty foundation. This is in the shade 180W. I want to keep trying this out. I didn't have the greatest first impression, but I don't know. I feel like my makeup style has changed since I tried this product, so I'm gonna keep it and give it another go. I have quite a few of these Morphe foundations, so let's take a look at the shades that I have, because I do not need this many. We have Medium 6, Glow 1, Glow 4, and Glow 3. Oh boy, do I have this anywhere else? I guess not. What shade have I used? Oh, definitely Glow 3. So Glow 6 is still sealed, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I'm gonna keep Glow 3. And then these two are also both still sealed. I kind of want to keep the light one, but do I need it? Do I really need it? No, I don't. So, why is this so difficult? Okay, I'm gonna keep shades 3 and 4. I'm gonna declutter shade 1 and shade 6. Next, we have the KVD Good Apple Foundation. I'm gonna keep this. I only tried it once and I did not have a good experience. And that was a while ago, but I think it was the powder that I used that I hated so much. So we're gonna keep that for now. Try it out again. I have a few Fenty foundations. So I have this one, which is like the dewy finish. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I have it in shade 230 and 260. And then I also have the Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 280. I don't know what shade I am. I guess we'll just set these aside in the keep pile for now. I'm gonna do swatches once I've done my first like round of declutters. So we'll see how this goes. I have this Hydromaniac from Urban Decay. I really enjoy this product, and I actually have a backup of it. So I don't need a backup, but we're just gonna set them both in the keep pile for now. We have the Beauty Blender foundation. This is the Bounce foundation. I remember loving this, so we're gonna keep that, give it another try. This Profusion one I just think is gonna be way too dark for me, so we're gonna declutter that one. I have a few other Morphe ones. So we've got the, oh, I don't even know what this is called. Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation and the Hint Skin Tint. We're gonna keep both of those. Then we've got ColourPop Pretty Fresh, which I'm gonna keep. And then this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, which I will keep. Then we have a ton of these Ofra samples, which I definitely don't need this many. So let's see. That one's gonna be too light. That one, maybe. This one's gonna be too dark. That one's probably too dark. That one's too light. Maybe and maybe. We have these 3 shades, which are 2.25, 2, and 1. I think I'm going to keep these to find my shade, and then I'll declutter these 4, which are 4, 0.25, 4.25, and 0.5. All right, so that was the first drawer. Now we'll move on to the second drawer here and go through these, and then as I'm putting them back, I'm going to kind of re-go through them and see what else I can let go of, shade-wise, formula-wise, whatever. So for this drawer, we have a ton of these Believe Beauty foundations. So again, I'm just gonna declutter all of them, and I'm just gonna have to buy a new shade. I'm pretty sure nude is the shade that I would wear. So unfortunately, these are all gonna have to go. I have 5 of them here. Oh, I just dropped one of them. So these 4 plus the one that I dropped are all going to be decluttered. Next, we have a few Benefit stick foundations here. We have the shade 3 and the shade 4. I don't know. Shade 3 looks too yellow, so we'll declutter that one. And I might keep shade 4. My Hourglass foundation stick, I'm going to keep. My Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I'm going to keep. Fenty skin tint, I'm going to keep. We've got Huda Beauty and NARS, both of which I will keep. This Giorgio Armani one is way too expensive not to keep. Plus, I really like it, and I want to continue using that. I'm also going to keep NARS and Makeup Forever. I recently used this in a video, and I don't know, I don't think I realized how old this was, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. It's the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation by Revolution. I think I would really enjoy this, but it's really matte, really full coverage, and that's just not really my thing anymore. I like something with a more natural finish, so for now I will declutter that one. We have 2 of these Laura Mercier foundations. This is the Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation, and they are in 2 different shades. We have Vanilla 1N2 and Beige 2N1.5. I guess I'll keep the lighter shade and declutter the darker one. I think I really liked this from CoverGirl, so I'll keep that. We've got this Revlon one, which I have not tried, and I really want to try, so I'm going to keep that. This Pure Love Your Selfie foundation is just really old, so it just needs to go. I remember really enjoying that, but it needs to go. We've got KVD Locket. I kind of want to keep this. I feel like this might be really old. I'm gonna set this in the keep pile. We're gonna pump it out, see if it smells okay and swatches okay. We have an e.l.f. foundation, which looks way too dark, so we're gonna declutter that one. And then we have some Ofra foundations. We have shade 1, shade 0.5, and 0.25. I think this is the formula before they changed it, so I'm definitely going to declutter these 2 because they're just too light. I think I might keep this one for now, but we'll see. And then finally we have a brand new Born This Way in the shade Nude. I honestly don't know when I bought this though, and it looks really oily and separated. I'm pretty sure I've had this for like multiple years, so we're just gonna say goodbye and declutter that. So now I have my 2 main piles. I think we're gonna start with this drawer and organizing, and then I'll kind of like reevaluate my decisions as we go. So I'm just gonna kind of like speed through this part, and if I come up to something that I feel like I need to talk about, then I will. So here's what this drawer is looking like, and so far I've decided to additionally declutter these 2. The KVD one just smells very chemically, and I don't think I'm going to use this Benefit one very often, so both of these are going to be decluttered. Alright, I think that we are done. So here is my foundation drawer for ones that are just too tall or too odd shaped to fit into the organizer below. It already looks so much better. So here we have this drawer, and then here we have this drawer, which we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 empty spots within like reach. There's more empty ones back there, but this is as far as the drawer pulls out. So we have 4 more spots there where foundations could potentially go. Keep in mind that I usually have about 4 foundations in my everyday makeup drawer at a time, so there, you know, all of my foundations are in here right now, so usually there will be a couple missing from these 2 drawers, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm going to count up the foundations that I'm decluttering and then also the ones that I'm keeping, just out of curiosity. So let's go ahead and look at this. All right, so we're keeping 39, which is still a ridiculous amount, but I'm getting rid of 26, and I call that progress. Obviously, this isn't where I want my collection to be, but I'm a lot happier with 39 than, you know, what would that be? 65, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I just did that in my head really quick. I could be wrong. But I'm going to show you guys all the foundations that I'm decluttering. But once again, here is a look at these drawers. Once again, I could come back, revisit this, and decide to get rid of more. As I use them, I can decide to get rid of them. But for now, I think getting rid of 26 is really good. So I'm proud of myself. Let me organize these foundations and show you everything that I'm decluttering. Alright guys, so here are all of the foundations that I'm decluttering. We have some that are just too old, some that I've never used before, some that just aren't my shade, and some that I've used once or twice and decided that I'm just not a fan of the formula. But here are all of the ones that I am decluttering. Ones that are expired are unfortunately going to have to be disposed of, but any ones that are new or gently used, I will be able to give to friends and family. But yeah, that's about it. I think my next category will be concealers. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of my concealer drawer. Here's what it looks like. Organization wise, it doesn't look too bad, but there's definitely some old concealers in here that need to go. I also have concealers hidden around in other drawers that I need to add to this drawer so we can fully go through the entire collection. I forgot about the one that fell, so we're actually decluttering 27 foundations. But anyway, that's gonna be it. I love you all so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.